I was thinking about bringing my computer, but we'll just freelance it. That's okay. So I'm going to leave this live up for you guys so you guys can, reference it, check it out. In the description of the video, there is a website. It's called badcredit.org. They have like 27 million subscribers and they do over 54 million views. Obviously, they are a big website, and they practically have endorsed us over the years for being the fastest credit repair company around in comparison to, what's out there. Lexington Law, creditrepair.com, the credit repair company that got sued for billions. Well, hey, get down. Sorry, my cat's being crazy. So we're up there with some of the biggest brands of credit repair, but we charge the most. Why? Well, Pinnacle Credit Repair, my services are heavily sought out after from people that need the service. Usually people that's affluent people, business owners, people that actually have goals. So I tend to work with a lot of business owners or people that are, in higher level jobs. It just turns out that people with higher levels of education, i.e. higher paying jobs, or highly driven, i.e. business owners, CEOs, like my clients, real estate investors, they tend to, be more successful than other people because they're highly driven, and they tend to make mistakes on their credit because they're out there getting it, right? It's like, if any of you guys have trained before, as you can see, like I have marks on my face because I was sparring earlier. I'm an amateur fighter and train pretty much every day. There's a video of me sparring with some really good people. And here's the thing, when you're training, you're bound to get injured. When you do business, you're bound to fail. You're bound to lose money. You're bound to overextend yourself, miscalculate, fuck up your credit. You understand? So these are the types of people that hire me, people that have hurt the most because they've been out there, right? And they've made mistakes and just accidents happen. Well, you can't give up. These people don't give up. And they hire me because of my background. So let me just kind of like explain the typical fee that people pay me for my services. This is not to brag. In fact, these people decide my value, right? In the sense that if they're willing to pay me $9,000, which, I was recently paid just to fix up some credit blemishes and to give some person some advice, well, that's the value that they see in the service, right? If I were to charge them $20,000, that's the value that they would, receive. That's the value that they would see. These people are paying me a premium, right? I have clients that are CEOs, business owners, stuff like that, because they know my credentials, because they were referred by somebody that has credentials. Keep in mind, I was mentored by the pioneers of credit repair. When I say the pioneers of credit repair, I mean the people that went and created the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the Fair Debt Collections Practice Act, the Fair Credit Billing Act, and the amendments in the Fair Credit Reporting Act, such as the Fair and Accurate Credit Card Transaction Act that happened in 2003. The people that were expert witnesses to these FTC cases. I have their cell phone numbers. I have their home addresses. I can text them. I can email them. I can get them on a phone call. But I wouldn't share those special contacts that I have. Sure, Amit Kumar. Welcome to the channel, because I keep my inner circle private. Now, I know some people might think, well, how can you prove it? Well, I don't really, need to prove. I don't really need to prove it. I can just show you results, right? I'm not in the position to need to really prove anything. I have a brand and people trust me, and I get referring business. And I can show you the proof that I can and willing to show you is the results that I get from my clients and the solutions that I provide, such as my channel. I have a credit repair info section, and it gives more than basic information. And I carefully made those videos to depict what other content creators are, not putting out there. And another thing is this. A lot of these credit repair people on Google, not to like hate on them or anything, but they really don't have any credentials. They're not that intelligent. They're really good at the YouTube mechanism of marketing, but in terms of credit repair, they're just verbatim copy and pasting what they read in the book of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, right? So it's as if you need to really question people who mentored them. That's why in the title of this video, it says protégé. Protégé, that's a French word. And it basically means a younger person that was mentored by an older person with a higher set of qualified skill sets. So when I talk about my company, when I talk about myself, I'm actually, paying respect to my mentors. And I was actually very blessed by God to be mentored by these people. That's another topic. I love to talk about God, but God actually brought me to those people, and put me into this industry. I can't get out of it. I have too many customers. I can't get out of it. I have a duty. I am indebted to my customers, the customers that pay me and call me and they say they need help. I have people call me every single week asking, Andre, can you help me fix this? I fucked up. I'll make another video to show you guys some screenshots of, text messages that I've gotten from CEOs. I'm talking about multi-millionaires, people that are CEOs of billion-dollar companies. These are my clients. This is the amount of respect that I get. So, people, if you're not a CEO, and if you're not driving a Ferrari, if you don't have $1 million in your bank account, then please just humble yourself and just hear me out, because these people that have way more success than I have, right? These people are like in their 50s. They're giving me respect for the lane that I'm in, and that's credit repair. So I just ask you guys to show me some respect. If you don't want to show me some respect, and if you want to troll and stuff like that, that's fine. We'll just, block you and stuff like that, because we don't need it in the community. Amit Kumar, can you text in the chat if you're still on the live? And I will give you, actually, you know what? My email address is in the video description of this live. Just go to the live, go to my website, pinnaclecreditrepair.com, and you can contact me through there, right? Message me through there. You'll get an automated email response. And then through there, you'll actually have my email address to message me. So whatever that's regarding, if you're trying to sell me something, probably don't need it. I'm good. If you need credit repair services, fill out the form. There's a lot of people, filling out the form with a lot of phony stuff. There's no time for that. Don't waste your time, and please don't waste mine. So back again, the reason why, multi-millionaires, millionaires, or even like people that are making six figures or above that are like in the IT, lawyers even hire me, right? Criminal defense lawyers, litigators, people that actually, well, I wouldn't call them ambulance chasers. That's extremely derogative and disrespectful, but people that actually do tort law and civil cases and actually have a background. There are some lawyers out here that get they pass the California bar, and they don't even have like any cases. They don't even have like a track record. Just because you got your certification or your license to practice law, that means you are the guy. You're like a private. You're like an E1 that goes into the military that just gets pissed on, right? You're really nothing. So don't brag about it. You can, have a congratulations. Wow, you passed the bar, but in the real world, you're not shit. So just keep it quiet and actually get some winnings, because the level of lawyers that I talk with are just much higher than those, wannabes. Okay, this is the major leagues that I'm playing with. In the major leagues of credit repair, people are paying $10,000-$20,000 for credit repair services. That's like the window of the value that people are willing to pay for this, right? And I'm not saying this to brag, because Again, as I mentioned earlier, if you guys missed what I was saying, you can check the save live. I'm going to save this live, and you can check me out. These people wouldn't pay that price if they didn't see value. And how easy was it for me to get $10,000 from this client or that client? It's as simple as, hey, Andre, I need to speak with you. They left me a message. I didn't even pick up the phone call. They just left me a voicemail. And then when I was done with my gym workout, I got the message and I was just like, okay, I'll give him a call, see what's up. Looked at his file. He sent me all of his stuff. He sent me his social security card. He sent me his driver's license. He pretty much sent me everything that I could use to destroy his life if I wanted to. I would never do that. But the point is, this is a guy that never met me, and he wasn't referred. He just did enough research. And keep in mind, this is a CEO, okay, of a big company. I can't mention the company. I have mentioned the guy's name, but I won't give you his last name due to privacy and stuff like that. There's been people that have actually reached out to clients because information we've put online, and they've harassed them. So, it's just you got to be careful with people's information. Okay, cool. Wow, that nasty smell went away. Yeah, so I'm just blessed. People that might see, me just talking about the things that I've done as bragging, well, that's their own insecurities speaking. I'm having a normal conversation. Okay, this is a winner's conversation. When, losers get involved, their insecurities, they just want to throw their insecurities out. So if you perceive what I'm saying as bragging, then I don't know what the fuck type of school of thought you come from, because this is the professional world where professionals collaborate, they share their skill sets, their accreditations, their achievements with the market space to qualify their services for people. And that's exactly how you do. Now, if you're on my channel and you feel some type of way and you're mad that I'm getting clients, I actually just got it. I'm looking at my email right now. I'm getting, emails of people that are willing to pay me. I'm making so much money off this live. Been here 13 minutes. The 4 messages that I got right here, who knows? It might be $5,000, $10,000. I know that might make some people mad, but here's the thing. Don't get on my live and be angry. What you got to do is just build your own castle. Stop trying to tear other people's down. I'm in the business of helping people, and I charge a premium for that, and I'm allowed to. Okay, that's my business. This is my channel. This is my live. And it's my duty to spread the message to people that seek professional services. They have the right. They need to hear this message. Now, if that bothers some people, it's quite simple. Just exit and watch something else. Or better yet, how about you get your own channel, have your own live, and create your own success? It's so simple, right? It's so simple. Stop the penis envy and just hop on. Life is short, okay? That's another thing. This is another message. I leave these lives here to just kind of set the record straight. My channel is not about hate. It's not about disrespect. If you guys can't be respectful and courteous and polite and have, real questions on how to fix your situation, then you don't really have a place in my life or my business. You should just, do something else and see how far that takes you, okay? So this is a live to kind of just share with you some of the successes I have. You guys should check out my YouTube channel. Just go to my community page, and there is a credit repair info section. Really, really important. Really, really important. If you're going to qualify a professional, then make sure they can transparently demonstrate their case studies. It's like when something gets passed by clinical trials as a ailment or a cure for a certain disease, such as, let me give you an example. How about the virus that, we all know this virus, right? There are certain, shots that you take and it has a success rate, right? We know that AIDS can be maintained by antiviral medications, acyclovir or something like that, herpes virus, other things, right? We know we have the scientific evidence to back this up, just like my case studies, right? I have a channel, and this channel, I have a playlist that has about 130 videos of successful client case studies. Now they vary, okay? Not every single one of my clients gets quote unquote fast results. And fast results is sexy, and it does happen on occasion. However, there's just things that we can't control, and that's left for us to just grind it out. And you can't give up. One thing I can tell you is that you have a dedicated professional. And another thing is that I'm not required to take your money. I'm not required to help you. So you may like message me, but here's the thing. If you can't be respectful, and if you can't pay my fee on time, then you just don't deserve my service. You need to figure things out on your own. You know, if you're really cute, you can, you know, do a search and figure it out on yourself and do it. And if it didn't work out, well, don't give up. Figure it out. Or maybe you already messed it up by disputing it on your own, and now it's just like untangling a knot. And it will be some time before any progress, any little progress is shown, because the majority of the time is going to be untangling, you know, the crevices of the knot to just to loosen it up a bit, to the point where you perceive the credit repair process, it's not really being productive, but in actuality, you don't really understand. You have a perception of the matter, but you don't have a perspective. I have perspective because I'm a qualified professional, and I'm on the outside in. If you guys were fixing my credit, it would be different. The majority of you guys are under duress, okay, stressed out, tired, and you're operating at a low frequency because you didn't do the proper research to evaluate credit repair professionals, because you just went on YouTube and whatever popped up, you just bought into, because that's your own bias. But I'm challenging you to do the research. My website is in the description below, and not just my websites. You got badcredit.org. They get 50 million views a month. Someone's not hurting for business, okay? Somebody's not hurting for business. It ain't me, okay? So I'm not going to sell you. Just don't waste my time. If you genuinely want to get a consultation and you want to fix shit, you know, then we can have a consultation. But guess what? If you are broke and you can't afford my fee, don't call me. Don't call me. Call me when you have your money, okay? That's fair. And if you think that's rude, then you don't know how to talk like an adult, okay? Because you got to respect your time. It's like going in the jewelry store and you know you can't afford something, but you're there anyway. Dude, get the fuck out. Quit dreaming. Wake up. The sooner you guys wake up from this distorted bullshit reality that you live in, you can get on to the next step. And I say that with love, okay? So just wake up, do the research, the link's in the description below, and I will see you perhaps again.